Hello and what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to talk about some really interesting news between Trump and DeSantis. Because DeSantis has been attacked. He is a Republican governor of Florida, and he's also probably going to run for president in 2024. Now, he has introduced bills like the Don't Say Gay bill. Let's take a look. Yeah, here's the Don't Say Gay bill, whatever. Yeah, it was made by DeSantis. So he is basically accusing gay people and trans people and all the other LBTQ people of being groomers. So that in reality, what they want to do is they want to paint these communities in a very bad light to anger their voters and to basically A, justify violent hate crime against them, and B, try to make their own voters vote even harder and be even more skeptical towards the election results and things like that. And now Donald Trump decided to attack DeSantis since DeSantis is running for president and Donald Trump doesn't want any rivals, as you know. DeSantis is a fascist. Trump, not so much. So we're actually rooting for Trump here, okay? Remember that. No, sounds stupid, but we're rooting for Trump. But really, in reality, most of it, I mean, Trump kind of did also make a speech that was very fascist about trans people again. So let's not really say that it's a neutral case, right? We could have a little bit of biases towards Trump, but both of them are horrible people, okay? And there's no reason for us to really take a side, right? But what actually happened was in this specific call out is that Donald Trump said, "That's not Ron, is it? He would never do such a thing," in a picture with obviously Ron Desantis and three underage women, whilst he was a high school teacher. Which is a little bit weird, accusing other people of being groomers, like Ron DeSantis has done, when he might be one himself. Isn't that a little bit weird, Republicans? What are you gonna say about that? Did you just make up a lie? Was it all made up? That's what it seems like, right? Here he is, you know. Here he is. He's doing it. He might be doing the grooming. I'm not saying it's certainly true, but I wouldn't be surprised if he was. And going around accusing other people of being groomers when you are one yourself is very, very questionable to say the least. So let's take a look at this other tweet. Ron DeSantis was having a drink party with his students when he was a high school teacher. Having drinks with underage girls and cuddling with them certainly looks pretty gross and ifedobolaisk. What? Anyways, is that like a Republican code word I haven't gotten yet? Just call him a pedophile. What's wrong with you? Like, come on. If yeah, it's a little bit pedophilistic, whatever. Just why are there these code words? They always try to use these fascist code words, so like, oh well, only my inside group can understand what is going on here, yeah. Because we are the secret fascist organization, we will not tell the normies what we are doing. Yeah, I don't buy it. You're not that smart, okay? You're not fooling us, okay? A lot of people have already figured out that the Republican Party is fascist, so it's a little bit too late, you know. It's a little bit too late. And yeah, the Republican 2024 primary that we are going to talk about a little bit now is going to get very ugly. And yes, so you could have, yeah, you definitely would have expected that Trump would have waited a little bit more before taking violent shots at Ron DeSantis going the full pedophile train. But okay, it's their favorite thing to do these days, the Republicans. They scream around pedophiles everywhere, and all of a sudden the entire world is full of pedophiles. Even the kids are pedophiles, according to Donald Trump. Kids who are LBTQ are pedophiles, probably. That's literally what he wants to say. So, it is a little bit confusing now, isn't it, Trump? How long do you think it's gonna take until somebody will accuse him of being a pedophile again? Which I've already seen accusations of, and he probably is a pedophile. So all this throwing around pedophile for nothing, it's so weird. Okay, it's really, really, really weird because it's only gonna make lies more prominent in the political sphere, you know? And I'm sorry, but lies aren't very good. If we start lying all the time, then all of a sudden facts and what's not facts will be blurred so much that the Republicans can actually get in some anti-LBTQ legislation, some anti-feminism legislation, some anti-climate change legislation, and absolutely some anti maybe pro-capitalism legislation. Now the Democrats would do that as well, but the Republicans really what they do want. Trump, let's talk about this. Yeah. Trump, he only wants to be dictator, and he wants to be the man who runs it all, and he wants to get all the attention. That's all he wants. He's a simple man in that case. He really is. Now, he likes the big companies because the big companies help him, and that's it. Ron DeSantis, totally different story, okay? Totally different story. Ron DeSantis has taken another side of it. Well, he's basically what the Republican Party is these days, a fascist. He would probably like a dictatorship where he's on top, corporations can basically want to run like Russia. Like Russia. The corporations are on the top, it's an oligarchy, and the workers are being exploited like crazy. And in order to justify that, they're doing like anti LBTQ, well, really all kinds of reactionary policies. Ron DeSantis would probably also support invading other countries, but that's a little bit of a stretch. Not saying that that is what's going to happen. And if he becomes president, that won't happen because the USA is still a democracy. It's not impossible. They could become like this at some point. And we need to be a little bit worried about that. But anyways, I'm going to round up this video right there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will be staying tuned for this right-wing civil war in America. See you in the next one.